Hello, dear students. Welcome back to my news channel. Students, today we are going to talk about super important topic. Why teaching children to eat well must begin in schools. So stick with me because we are not just going to talk about food, but about our health, our future, and even our planet. Ready? So let's get started. Now, what's actually happening? Why are so many world leaders suddenly talking about food and nutrition? Last month only, there was a big meeting in Paris called Nutrition for Growth. Okay, Nutrition for Growth Summit. And here, leaders from all over the world, they came together. And guess what? They decided something very important. They extended the United Nations Decade of Action on Nutrition till 2030. Okay, they extended this. Now, this move is meant to make sure that we keep fighting against malnutrition. What is malnutrition? That's when people don't get enough healthy food to grow and live well. Okay, but there's more. They said it's not just about giving food to people. It's also about teaching people what to eat, how to eat, and why eating right is important, especially for children like you all. Because, say, students, nutrition is not about health, it's connected to education. It also includes fairness and even protecting our environment. Yes, that's right. Okay. Now, you might have heard that a baby's first few years are super important, right? And doctors always talk about the first 1,000 days, you know, the first 1,000 days from when a baby is born till they are 2 years old. So that time is critical for brain development, growth, and building immunity. Okay, but now scientists are saying that uh, they are that the next 4,000 days, that is the time when you all grow up from toddlers to teenagers, are just as important. Okay, so that's when your body grows super fast, your emotions change, your habits form, and your mind becomes sharper. Okay, so if you eat well during these years, you not only grow taller and stronger, but you also lay the foundation for a healthy life ahead. Okay, and that's why it's important not just to feed children, but to teach them how to choose and eat healthy food, क्योंकि ये भी बहुत ज़्यादा important है, right? Now, why is this so important? Why are we talking about healthy food? So, students, let's just be honest. Food today is just a tap away, है ना? We use uh, Swiggy, Zomato. We just open an app, and pizza or burgers are at our doorstep in 30 minutes. Advertisements are everywhere, and they are telling us to eat chips, candies, sodas. But students, you know that yes, food is easy to get. Nowadays, food is quite easy to get, you know? But making the right food choices is getting harder. Many children, they today skip breakfast and they eat very few fruits and vegetables, and they have lots of junk food. Okay, बहुत ज़्यादा देखा गया है कि दे ऑल टुगेदर दे स्किप ब्रेकफास्ट, बहुत कम फ्रूट्स और वेजिटेबल्स इंक्लूडेड है डाइट में, और जंक फूड में मंचिंग करना तो इट्स लाइक कि हाँ कि कुछ नहीं है तो ठीक है जंक फूड खाना. But students, these habits, uh, they affect us. Okay. And children's habits, it is actually, these are shaped by friends, ads, and even social media. So if these habits stay the same, children can face problems like diabetes, obesity, okay, heart problem, poor mental health. All right. And these problems can start early and they stay throughout children's life. Okay. But here's an important new phrase to remember for you all: dietary diversity. What does that mean? It simply means eating a variety of foods so that your body gets all the different nutrients it requires. Okay. And United Nations now tracks something called minimum dietary diversity. तो यूएन ने रिसेंटली अडॉप्ट भी किया है और ये इट्स अ ग्लोबल इंडिकेटर अंडर सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल 2. ओके. तो इसका मतलब क्या है? जो मिनिमम डाइटरी डाइवर्सिटी है, इसको ट्रैक करने का मतलब क्या है? इट एक्चुअली आस्क, डिड अ चाइल्ड ईट एटलीस्ट 5 आउट ऑफ डिफरेंट फूड ग्रुप्स इन द लास्ट 24 आवर्स? तो लास्ट 24 आवर्स में did a child eat at least 5 of 10 food groups in the last 24 hours? Sadly, students, in many places, the answer is no. Most children, they eat very similar foods every day. है ना? एक जैसा ही खाना कि बहुत ज़्यादा similar. Mostly cereals like rice or wheat, and miss out on fruits, vegetables, pulses, dairy, and other important foods. Okay. So without variety, the body misses out on essential vitamins and minerals. And guess what? Almost 70% preventable adult diseases are actually linked to habits formed in childhood. And that's why it's urgent to start early. And we're better to start than in schools, right? तो जो खाना इनिशियल ईयर में खाया जाता है, जैसे टॉडलर से टीनेजर तक, और इवन जब व्हेन अ चाइल्ड इज बोर्न टिल ही और शी इज अ टॉडलर, तो वो ही खाना एक्चुअल में हमारी बॉडी के बिल्डअप में हेल्प करता है. और वहाँ पे अगर अच्छा खाना नहीं खाया है, बैलेंस डाइट नहीं खाया है, डाइवर्सिफाइड डाइटरी डाइवर्सिटी नहीं है, तो उससे क्या होगा कि एडल्ट लाइफ में डिजीजेस आते हैं. और थोड़े बहुत भी नहीं, ऑलमोस्ट 70%. राइट. नाउ there's also a sad part. Even though food is super important, food and nutrition education is actually missing in most of the schools. And wherever it exists, it's often old fashioned or not actually connected to real life. No proper curriculum, no age appropriate learning materials, no regular activities about food. And teachers often don't get the right training or tools to teach about healthy eating. And without guidance, students don't learn how food choices affect their health. Okay. So, what needs to change? क्या हमें ज़रूरत है? क्या चेंजेस लाने की ज़रूरत है? Students, we need a big change. Food education must become a regular and important part of school life. It should be structured, properly structured होना चाहिए. जैसे क्लियर लेसन्स हो, एक्टिविटीज हो, प्रैक्टिकल with real life examples like growing vegetables or cooking simple meals. Yes, these are the things should be included. And it also has to be age appropriate. Like what a 6-year old learns will be different from what a 15-year-old learns, right? So food literacy must start early, in preschool even, and it should continue at least until middle school, because and it must help students connect their food choices to their health, environment, उनकी क्या आइडेंटिटी है, ट्रेडिशन है, उन सबसे कनेक्ट करना सिखाना पड़ेगा. Okay, because food is not just what we eat, it's also who we are, right? Now I want you to all imagine this: schools growing vegetable gardens, students cooking simple meals once a month, fun competitions like make your own healthy snack, canteen offering local, seasonal, and even healthy food options. And students are able to check food labels and learning to choose better. I think we have also covered this in mentorship session, like how to check food labels. So in some schools around the world, this is already happening. Students are learning how to make better choices, help local farmers, and even protect traditional food knowledge. And in India too, national education policy and the school health and wellness program are creating room for nutrition education. But what we still need more clear curriculum, proper learning resources, well trained teachers. Now you might think I'm just one student, what can I do? And मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? I'm a single student. Students, children have huge power to influence their families, even your friends and communities. Imagine asking your parents for healthier school lunches, helping reduce food waste at home, choosing to eat fruits instead of chips, teaching your younger sibling about healthy eating. All these small actions can lead to big changes, because learning to eat well is not just about food, it's about becoming thoughtful, responsible citizen. Okay? So in a world where people face both undernutrition and overeating, where even the climate change is also affecting our agriculture and cultures are being lost, food education is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. So, my friends, if we want to create a future that is healthier, happier, and more compassionate, we need to start now. Okay? And it must start with you, right where you are in school and at home. Because food literacy is not just about surviving, it's about thriving. So let's make a promise today to learn, to teach, and to eat well every single day. All right, students. So that's all for today. I'll meet you again next time and with another exciting topic. Till then, stay curious, stay kind, and of course, stay healthy. Bye bye.